I regard myself to be the only trader in Uganda that has a mentor.
That has a mentor?
Yes. So for traders that are trading that strategy of trading small money and you're using without risk management, you want to target something big and huge. My brother, according to me, I normally want to bring out some information after having an experience. That's why I call myself the Vanity King. I only recommend prop firms that I've traded with and I've got to know the trading environment.
Welcome to yet another amazing episode of the Bullish Banter podcast. Once again, we are in the Ugandan Academy and I'm your host today, Emmanuel. Now, on the set today, I have a very interesting figure and he goes by Funded King. He's a full king. So I'm going to let him introduce himself.
Thank you, Mr. Emma, for this wonderful opportunity you've given me. Normally, according to the Forex industry, people know me as the Funded King.
Full king.
Yes.
Your Highness.
Mostly others call me my OBs and the OGs and some of the family members, they usually call me FK.
FK.
So, and the FK has a very big background, but due to time, maybe you don't go there.
You must be a dangerous guy.
Yeah, maybe you don't go there. So I decided to go by a Vanity King. It was not my idea. I have a very big figure behind me. You'll see him there. He's my big brother. So he's the one who gave me the brand. He gave me the brand. How? By the time I started mastering the market and focusing on prop firms, he said, call yourself FK. Why don't you become the Vanity King?
So what was FK before Vanity King?
So FK before the Vanity King was my real name. So that was Faisal Kassim.
Oh.
F and the K, you understand?
Oh,
so I was FK from the primary to where I am right now. You understand? So after starting this industry, I decided to become the Vanity King. And by all means, I had to struggle so that I can achieve the name as well.
Try to fit the name of Vanity King. The name. Interesting. Yes. So I have a curiosity, right? So you mentioned your elder brother, right? So is he the one that actually gets you into the industry?
Yes. And by the way, for your information, I regard myself to be the only trader in Uganda that has a mentor.
That has a mentor?
Yes. There are two different things, a teacher and a mentor.
A teacher and a mentor in the Forex market.
In another pronunciation, you can call it the mentor, isn't it? So I'm the only trader. That's according to me what I know. I'm the only trader that has a mentor.
So I want you to educate me for a minute, right? In trading, you said there is a teacher and a mentor. So what does a teacher do and what does a mentor do?
Yes, for the teacher you'll have to go to the teacher and you get the information from him for a given period of time. Then later on, everyone goes his way. You understand? But for the mentor, he's going to give you the information. You have to live with the mentor. You stay with the mentor. The mentor is at a certain point, you have to become friends with him. At a certain point, you can even be brothers and sisters. That's what we call mentoring. Mentoring is that person that's going to guide you in wrong and the right direction. With the Muslims, we normally say that the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ is a mentor, was a mentor to the Sahabas. That's why they were living with him to an extent. They were supposed to do whatever he does.
They're supposed to replicate what he does.
Absolutely.
So you had to stay with them for them to see this. Oh, wow.
So that's why I say I have a mentor.
Man, we have just started now. I've learned a lot already in just a minute. Very, very interesting. So that's quite interesting. So back to the journey, right? So your brother is your mentor. He's your mentor. And he's done got you into the Forex trading market, right?
Absolutely.
So I'm just curious. So what is this strategy is there a strategy that you're using that makes you the Funded King? Because I believe for someone to call you a Funded King, you must be really good at your craft.
Answering that question, I'm that person who's more interested in learning. To an extent, even now I'm still learning.
Up to now, you're still learning.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you will kindly allow me whenever I'm talking, I'm going to be using some references from some big people that I learned from. So when you talk about the strategy, I remember learning this. This was 2018.
2018.
And I was at home with my mother. Then my brother was at Chambogo by then, I remember. So he was teaching a live session and someone asked him, what is a strategy? And the answer he gave, I've just realized it today. He said that a strategy is a product of what? Experience.
A strategy is a product of experience.
And that's what I teach people.
Interesting.
How can I explain to that to you? It's like whenever you go on doing something, you start evolving. So during the course of evolving, you're coming up with your own what? Strategy.
With your own strategy. So strategy is something that's personally based, right? That you develop yourself.
Yes, that's on my view.
So now that leaves me in a, let's say, in a tricky place, because now, what do we term these things? The ICTs, Akina smart money,
Yes, the
and all that.
ICTs, the smart monies, the area 12s, the
Yeah, there is
what
all
it-
of that.
those
that
indicators,
department
those
now.
that departments, very
Yes.
big. Malaysian
SNR,
SNR,
exactly.
there.
I mean, I'm a victim somewhere, but
Yeah,
now
I
what
know.
do we
It's
call
okay.
this?
The trend line, it's okay. So that's according to the industry. You know, when you go to law, nowadays, yeah.
You're now a lawyer.
I'm in the process. So when you go to law, we say that every industry has its own what? Its own terms. Okay? So when we come to Forex trading, we shall call those SMC, the ICT, the whatever, you'll call them a strategy, according to what they say. But if you're good in reading the background and the history of Forex, you will find that the ICT, that is the inner circle trading, is someone's strategy.
It
He
is
came up
somebody's
with
strategy.
it and he gave the name to that.
Then he sold it out
So
to
do you know
the
that
public.
today, when I'm teaching my students, when you go to all the students I have, I'll give out proof sometime to come. We named our strategy to be the impulsive strategy.
Impulsive.
The impulsive strategy. Why did we call the impulsive? Because normally for us we target the impulsive moves, whereby
Target
we
the
say
impulsive move.
that every after a consolidation we shall expect an impulse. For professional traders, you go and
100%.
see that it is there in the market.
100%.
Every after consolidation, the
There is
impulsive,
an
will
impulsive
come.
move, right?
Yes,
The impulsive move.
that is a strategy.
I think that's something very interesting because I also trade an impulsive move, but not after a consolidation.
Yes.
Very interesting. So that's impulsive. So I was saying, on our side, what we do, it's higher highs, higher lows. Then you want to catch that impulse.
You know, all those things are very okay. The high highs and do you want us to go deep in that?
You can give
Because
us a sneak peek.
if we talk about the high highs, we have what we call the range lows, range highs.
highs, yes.
So we have two different things here. We have the higher highs and the lower lows. But even you have the range highs and the range,
the range
lows.
lows.
So this brings us that there are moment or it's on a certain time frame, the market will be ranging.
At
But
some point
still
it's
it will
going
be
to pause.
giving us those in the lower time frame than this one. You will find out that they are creating the higher highs, and you understand that.
Then you come up with a whole range low, then range high.
So for the other statement, I've said that every after consolidation, we are expecting an
That
impulsive.
impulsive move, yeah.
It goes to people, especially those that are trading higher time frames, 1
Quite
hour,
interesting.
4 hour time frame, because the market there will be considered like 2 to 3 candles.
Quite interesting. So over time, there's a thing that we have seen coming around, right? And it's how people trade. Someone comes and says, I want to learn a strategy in one day and all those things. And they don't have really like a trade plan or anything. They don't have a system, right? And one of the things I've learned of recent is that for you to actually be successful, for example, in the prop farm industry,
Right.
you need to have a system,
Yes,
right?
yes.
So I want to know from the funded king himself,
Right.
what's your take on the whole systems and what does it take? What does one require to build actually a system or to build that a strategy that you said comes as a experience?
I talk to the side over the prop farms, I talk to the
General
Forex
as
industry.
trading, because I believe it should work both sides.
So before getting the system, step number 1 should be learning.
Very, very important.
And very many traders outside there, they undermine learning trading. And that's why today, in the current Uganda of ours, you'll find people saying that Forex trading is a very great what? Scam, isn't it?
It's a scam targeting elites.
Yes, targeting elites, the elders and the whatever.
Yeah.
So my view, it's like this. You should put more time in learning.
More time
I
in
personally, I took more than 2 years
More than 2 years.
learning Forex trading.
Wow. How long have you been in the Forex market?
I don't know how long I can say, but what I can say, I started learning, that was 2018.
2018, in
And
COVID.
starting
Post-
trading,
Pre-COVID actually.
yes,
before
starting
COVID, yeah.
trading, like serious trading, that was probably 2020 to 2021.
Wow, quite
And then I
interesting.
started living with a mentor.
Oh, because you said you were living with your mentor, just
Yes.
like Muhammad lived with the Sahabas.
Absolutely, like Andrew Tate and his brother.
100%. Let's not get to that because that's one of my favorite topics. But back to the system, and you were saying,
So
learning.
we should put more time in learning. Don't be deceived by traders. You know, everyone has a luck. That may it took 1 month, 3 months. Yes, you are lucky, but at the end of the day, you'll find yourself lacking something.
You run out of luck of eventually.
Yes. So
Wow,
you should
quite
put more
interesting.
time in learning. No, I gave serious time on learning. That was 2 years, and up to date, I didn't stop learning.
Yeah, you
Even
mentioned
today,
you're still learning.
if I
actually.
tell that, yeah, this is 2025, isn't it? But previously, 2024, around September, November, I started a flipping account. I was learning something new. To my conclusion this year, now this is the 6th month, I've concluded like flipping is good, but it's not good for for living.
It's not good for a living.
Yes.
So you can't flip for as a profession in trading.
As a profession in trading, it's not good for full margin trading. Let's use the word full margin trading, not flipping. Those are
Nowadays
two-
they have even graduated to full pot.
Because, do you know what I'm saying? We should use full margin trading and not flipping. We can flip accounts without full margin trading.
Probably from $5 to $10.
Yes.
I believe that's a flip,
yes,
right?
that's flipping. But full margin trading, that's when you risk $100 and you put in 10 lot sizes.
You max out your margin
Full
on a
margin
broker.
trading. Now I'm talking to traders with XNS. I don't know whether we have it on FX Space. And do you have it? The full margin thing, the
We do
unlimited
have
leverage.
we protect our clients
You
at
protect
large.
that's a very good thing. So for traders that are trading that strategy of trading small money and you're using without risk management, you want to target something big and huge. My brother, according to me, I normally want to bring out some information after having an experience. That's why I call myself the Fantasy King. I only recommend prop firms that I've traded with and I've got to know the trading environment. So now the same thing comes to flipping accounts like full margin trading. According to me, it is working today and tomorrow it's not working. You can make 20K today, that's US dollar, and you be excited. The following day, you are losing the entire 20K.
Interesting. So
That's my point.
before we go to the next question, I would like to find out from you. How long have you traded prop firms? Did you start with them or did you just drift to them?
I didn't start with prop firms. I started trading prop firms 2022, and that's when I launched my funded FX. I'm very sure here in Uganda, I am one of the first traders who brought that prop firm on market. To an extent,
market.
some people used to call me my funded FX.
So you were like the prop firm yourself. So we're going to get back on that topic in a bit. In the meantime, I would like to remind all our viewers, don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment, and don't forget to check the links for all the various services that are offered across all over East Africa by FX Pesa. So now, bringing an interesting spotlight right now is the prop firm industry, right?
Yes.
People are really not sure about it. They have business modules that may not look to be sustainable. So I'd like to find out from you. So besides a prop firm, do you also still trade your live accounts?
I do.
You do trade your live accounts?
Yes, I do trade
now,
live accounts.
There is a myth that we live in every day, and people are being promised that you're going to have a prop firm, make capital to come to your live account. How true is this myth? How sustainable is it? And if it works, how do you think someone should approach it to make it work?
It's like
Like yourself.
It's like asking me on Gear A400 Coupe
Yes,
and BMW X6, which one is better?
they are both better.
That was the question you're asking me. So we have prop firms and we have trading the live account, isn't it? On my opinion and experience, I would recommend traders to not go against the two. We should trade the prop firms at the same time we trade the live money. Remember, the reason as why we trade prop firms
Is to get capital.
is to get capital.
Exactly.
Very good. And if you remember my Forex funds, my Forex fund has that as the theme. They were aiming at funding professional what? Professional traders. By the time they fund you, they are giving you their own what? Capital so
Their own
that you can
capital.
trade for them. They give you a certain percentage, they maintain a certain what?
Percentage, sure.
You understand? So by the time you are aiming at getting capital, then why is it that after getting capital, you don't want to use it for the
You don't
purpose?
fund
that-
your account.
You understand? We Muslims, when we are praying, we normally say that if we pray to Allah and you request for something, like we call it nadir, you say that, I Allah, if you give me this, I will do this. And if Allah gives you this and you do the opposite
The
of what you,
opposite. He will take it away from you.
Very good.
Wow, quite interesting.
Very good.
Quite interesting. So the idea still is that somebody can still approach that too, right?
Yes.
But then why is it that a lot of people actually fail in the prop firms?
Answer number one is that we are still failing, even me. We are still failing prop firms because they have a lot of rules, and the rules that they bring, might target professional traders. That means I'm also not a professional what? I'm not yet a professional trader. Let me use the word yet.
Yet.
You understand?
Yeah.
So people will always fail because of that. Number two, people, they come with high expectations. Whenever you increase your expectations, you are going to end up messing out. You understand? So for my opinion, when you're trading a prop firm, I tell to my people there, trade it like trading a demo account. The same way you trade a demo account, the same way you're going to make money. Just know that I've said you have 5%. So term the 5% to be the entire account.
So you're trading the 5%.
The 5%. Let's assume I'm trading 100K account. They have given me $5,000 as my daily stop loss. You understand? So what I'm gonna say, I have 5,000, and now how am I supposed to risk on 5,000? Risk 1% or 1.4% on the account. Target like 10%. It is very possible.
Interesting.
For people who trade those volatile pairs and good at swing trading or holdings.
All right. So if I may ask, what are your favorite pairs? What pairs do you go
My
to?
pairs, that is NAS 100. You can call it the US Tech 100.
So you also love volatility.
You can call it the NHU. You can call the name Dow Jones.
Dow Jones.
That's
amazing.
US 30.
Yeah,
And
quite a favorite.
lastly, as my savior, I call it a savior. It's a backup. XAU. Whenever I'm like poor,
The yellow metal.
whenever I'm like poor, I need some quick money, I go and I put.
You're going to gold. Now, interesting. With the pairs you've mentioned, I can't fail to ask you, how is Trump treating you so far?
Idea.
Trump
Even today,
2.0.
even today as I speak, I've just breached an account. I've breached an account just because of
Courtesy of Trump.
Yeah.
He's sponsoring the stop losses
by
left
the
and
time we
right.
came, we were so interested and we were like, you're going to make money. You understand? But unfortunately, it is the opposite. It is the opposite.
Quite
and by the time if we are failing, we the big guys, let me use the word big guys. If we the big guys are failing, now imagine the other ones that are beginners.
So, if Trump is treating us that way, of course he's sponsoring stop losses here, there, accounts, they are going, sponsored by the Trump regime. I want to take, just ask yourself, there's something that has been going on for the past 2 weeks in the markets, and that's the Israel-Iran conflict, right? Has it affected you, or how do you think it's going to affect the market?
For the first time was the Iran war, it was not affecting the market. Sincerely, fundamental, I'm sure people have been observing it. It was not affecting the market anyway. But for people who trade the US dollar, we were all waiting. I remember that was last week when the FOMC, we thought that Powell is going to cut the rates, isn't it?
Yeah.
But unfortunately, the other guys are Democrats. They know what they are doing. By the time they would cut the rates, the guy would just go severely in the what? In the war.
In the war, he would just
unfortunately, they
war.
didn't, isn't it? But again, the guy went in the what?
Still went.
In the war.
I mean, it's unpredictable, but they know that they...
That thing is costing us money. That's what I can say. Because for us, you're trading financial market. Anything, any word, any tweet. Let me use the word tweet because the guy likes to tweet all the time.
Of course.
Any tweet like this, we are losing money. You remember FM, that was NFP.
NFP, oh my God.
The guy gave
30
a
minutes
tweet.
before.
30 to the impact.
I was a victim of that personally. I took a stop loss courtesy of Trump once again.
We are not saying that there are not people outside there making money. People are making money, but I'm sure with pure analysis, the technical analysis, you are gambling by the time to make money.
In the Trump regime. I mean, I've seen that happen from the beginning of the year on Bitcoin, on gold, everywhere.
Bitcoin to 100K, just
looking at
like
the inflation rates. Looking at the inflation rates.
Are you seeing that?
The forecasts are always higher, but he comes out lower.
So, for my opinion on that, and by the way, allow me to talk about this in short time. Like, if you are to be a good trader, it's not recommended for you to trade Monday to Friday.
I speak about that. It's something that I've seen a lot. You wake up on Monday, the guy is on the screen, morning, evening, up to Friday.
Very bad.
On the weekend, he's on crypto.
That's very bad. That's very bad.
So, what advice do you give to people who think that trading is a matter of pushing and pressing every day when you wake up?
Trading, my advice for you about trading is first go and learn. Learn trading. Never feel like you are now good to go. Continue learning.
Interesting.
After learning, you can go to the next step.
Interesting. So, quite amazing insights from the one and only FK funded king.
Yes.
Quite interesting. So, as we come to a conclusion,
yes,
I would like to take one more take from you. You mentioned something quite interesting. On you said, I mean, you're a profitable trader, right?
For now.
For now, do you expect it to end soon? Or Trump is
why
going
am
to
I
end
saying
it?
for now is because that since I'm learning, every time I have to learn something new. So during the process of learning, I learn to be unprofitable.
You learn to be unprofitable. So before I go to the last question, let's run to this based on that statement, right? This money you're making for now that you're profitable, how do you spend it, or how do you even invest it if you invest?
I'm very sure the viewers can see me. I'm very young and I'm still learning.
Very, very true.
For me personally, I've not invested my money in vehicles. It's not that I can't afford them. I've not invested my money in expensive watches. You know, I'm investing my money in education. I had to go study the Islamic. That's why I'm wearing this thing.
Oh wow!
To reflect my religion.
Interesting.
I had to put a lot of money in learning. at the religious side, even the second high school education.
So you went back to school again
Yes.
after making
Yes.
some money in the markets?
Yes.
Wow, a very
Yes.
rare breed. You're a very rare
So I'm
breed.
investing more money in education than flexing. That's me.
Quite interesting. So now back to the last question, right? Since Trump is sponsoring a lot of sorrows in the markets right now, what's your best advice to somebody that's watching? They could probably be a beginner. Probably Trump has sponsored their first stop loss. What would be your very best
Now here I'm
advice
quoting
to
the
them?
word the beginner.
The beginner.
I'm quoting the beginner. So for the beginners, they always like to be on chat 24/7. So my advice for you, start from USD payers.
Stay away.
From USDs. Okay? But for the non-beginners, those are the advanced and the pros and
intermediates and the pros, yeah.
whatever you call themselves. My advice for you is that I don't trade every day. Once you make some money in the market, say that I never had this. Let me go with this. It's very good.
Very interesting.
Yes.
All right, so as we come to a conclusion, I'd almost missed this point. You had mentioned about being a pro trader, right? Then a profitable trader. What's the difference?
The difference between a pro and a profitable trader, they are totally two different terms.
Professional,
So for the
profitable.
professional trader, here we are talking about you, how do you handle yourself physically and psychologically. That is a pro trader. In the summary, I don't want to go into the details.
All right.
Summary, briefly, a pro trader is that person that how you conduct yourself psychologically towards the market and psychologically towards others.
So basically, how you risk, how you approach your kind of system.
After making the money in the market, how do you react? How do you flex? So you're going to, I have a watch, I have a car. No, no. Don't say that. That's not for pros. But for profitable traders, you can make money on Monday. You show that I've made this, I've made on Tuesday. That's a profitable trader. We always want to show what
You're
we
just
have
making
done.
money.
Yeah,
But
so
you have
you
no.
always need to be recognized because of being profitable. But for a pro trader, psychology.
Your psychology should be profound.
Psychology.
And you should be organized.
Yes.
Quite interesting.
Yes.
It's been an amazing episode with the one and only, the funded king straight out from Uganda. I've quite learnt a lot, both on religious perspectives, psychological perspectives, and the markets as well. And please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to check out the links below to open your account FX Pesa, or if not, sign up for all our free study tools from webinars to free classes in all our physical locations, Uganda, Tanzania, and online for Uganda, Tanzania, and Kenya. Now, until next time, see you.